clearly a disappointing loss as our first loss of the season. Playing against a very talented, physically tough Florida Southern team. I thought our guys played hard. That was not the issue. So I was proud of our guys' effort, but we clearly didn't execute offensively. We allowed them to dictate things on that end of the floor, on our offensive end of the floor, and I think that really bothered us. And we made some poor decisions. Guys took shots that they don't normally take, and they took us out of our offense. And so then it became a little bit more one-on-one instead of team basketball. So I think there you have it. I think that was more the reason. I look more at the offensive end than the defensive end as where we really, really need to improve in order to be a successful team. But I also think this shows that we have the ability to play with a lot of teams and could have success if we play with a little bit more discipline, be a little bit more focused, execute way better on the offensive end. If we just execute way better and make better decisions, we'll be pretty good.
Is that offensive struggle that you talked about in the second half kind of what played into the defensive numbers?
Yes.
28% in the first half, you lead by 4. In the second half, they shoot 50%.
Well, that you hit it on the head. So first thing, we played tremendous defense in the first half against the high-level team. And then the last minute of the first half was disappointing because, again, understanding time and score, and we talk about this all the time, we take a poor shot, miss free throw, allowed them where we could have been up 10 points. Instead, I think it was 4 because of our decisions in the last minute of the first half. And then that compounded in the second half where some poor decisions of offensive shots led to their transition. I think they had 17 points. We were charting that because we wanted to take away their transition. 17 points in the second half in transition alone, which in the first half they had nothing in transition. So clearly our poor offense led to our not so good defense in the second half.
You hinted at it a little bit. I know no moral victories, but I thought maybe kind of a measuring stick game coming in. They're 22nd in the country. Yeah. You hang with them, you lead at the half, you lose by 6. Is there something that's kind of take away from it?
Yeah, I think, and that's what I told our guys. Like I don't like to tell them too much afterwards until I watch the film, but I did think they competed, and they didn't stop competing throughout the 40 minutes, and that to me is a sign of character for our guys. Some guys came in and played that hadn't played as much. So yes, I felt like this was a good measuring stick for our guys that we should be able to compete with some of the better teams, certainly in our conference.
And quickly, and we'll let you out of here. Tuesday at Merrimack, back in ND10 play. Especially for some of the guys that haven't really played a true road game here. Is there anything you're going to preach to them differently to kind of get ready for that atmosphere down there?
I think our whole discipline and focus, where we try and focus on things we can control, and if we do that, and we talk about that whether we're at home or we're away, and if our guys do that, and we preach our discipline to play without fouling, to try and win the glass, which we haven't been great at, to limit our fouls and to take care of the basketball. If we do that and then not worry about the referees and just don't worry about the crowd, just play our game, play with discipline, then that travels. That travels on the road, at home it shouldn't matter.
Thanks, Coach.
You got it.